right, so the reason fucking we're here is Milton Martinez.
It was like in October 2020. The building itself is probably like a 3-story building.
I bet anyone that skates driving by on the 55 has always seen it.
Everybody's driven past it. Everybody wanted to try it. Everybody thought about trying it, and no one ever stepped to it.
Driving by, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, that's probably a Milton spot, so I let Milton know about it.
I'm the one that sent it to Milton. Omar didn't send shit. Fuck you, Omar.
I actually showed it to Colin Provost as well.
My memory is that I was driving around Costa Mesa and it was during COVID, so we were like always looking for a spot that you can usually skate. And I saw this roof into this big ass bank, so right away I was like, wow, that's like something different, you know. Provider, he claims that he showed me that spot years ago, but I don't really remember, but he's gonna have a piece of that. I remember going there by myself, and I went up the 3-story building to see if it was actually doable. And I remember just standing up there and was like, yeah, this is like possible, but I needed to build a platform just to get one push and be able to pop. Always the first guy that I hit up to shoot a photo is Rhino. He's the one that we always been like working together, and I feel comfortable skating with him, and he is now, it's fun to skate with sometimes.
There was a huge crew. Figgy, Jake Hill, Matias Torres, Skippy, Lannie, Bobby Long, Colin, Omar. Huge crew for a spot like that. I think I got there before kind of everyone else, and then all these cars just pulled in. I was like, holy shit, we're probably gonna get busted before we even climb the fence. Everyone got out of the cars. It was just like assembly line, wood over the fence, camera bags over the fence, skateboards.
We're taking all this plywood up. We're stacking pallets. I think it's 3 pallets, cinder blocks, just to get us run up.
I was getting my camera stuff out of my bag, and Milton was already up there with the skateboard. Like, he wasn't waiting for nothing.
I was by myself, like figuring out the way to set it up on top, and it was kind of difficult, and it was kind of sketchy. I remember it was like moving a lot. It was like pretty wobbly. It was a little scary because at the end of the bank, it's just a drop. But the bank it was so long that I felt pretty comfortable just trying it, and like I knew I was just gonna like bail and it was gonna be fine.
He just wants to get it done. He's not asking like, hey, you guys set up down there? He's just kind of like, I'm fucking going to this spot and I'm not thinking about shit aside from the trick.
When I'm trying something like this, I try to really focus on what I need to do, and like all the homies, the cars, or the airplanes flying around, I don't really hear any of that. I'm just focusing on what I need to do to land this trick and roll away.
Right here, Milton. Ugh.
It was like way harder than I thought to roll away. One thing that I wasn't expecting, it was the bank to be so slippery. I did like a little power slide, and I pretty much power slide the whole way down. That was like definitely sketchy, and I was gaining more speed than I thought.
It's just a lot of impact, you know. I feel like it wasn't really the gap to the bank, obviously. It was the gap from the bank to the ground. So it kind of spit him out like a cannon.
You know, we kind of knew like one of these is gonna go down.
He kept on sticking him, and then his truck explodes.
I cracked my truck trying to build this pole sham a couple of weeks before this spot, and I totally forgot. And sure enough, my truck broke. Probably the worst timing for it.
And he's like, what do I do? Like, I don't have another truck. And then we grabbed, I think, Bobby Long's board. He skates 159s. Took the hanger off, switched his wheels, put it on his board. The pit crew was just like wrenching, you know, Colin, fucking everyone's just like, give me that, and then before you knew it, he was back up on the roof.
Climbing up that thing so many times, it was definitely getting me tired. On the top of the bank, there is no flat, and there was just like a drop on the other side. And after that, I needed to climb to the actual roof. I'm a pretty short guy, so that roof was kind of tall for me. It was just like a pretty annoying process to get to the roof to try this ollie over and over. And then finally work out. And I think the best part about it that I didn't even thought about making the ollie over the grass and the curb after, and it just naturally happened, so I was pretty stoked on that. Yeah, I mean, always having a bunch of friends there is gonna hype you up, especially if it's people that you skate with every day.
Milton!
Ready for 100 high fives? Ready for like a shit high fives? Yeah. Wow. Good. Bingo.
It came out in a creature video, and then the photo got ran in Thrasher. It's definitely like one of the heavier spots I've seen Milton do. It was a heavy one.
So yeah, after we skated that spot and Milton rolled away from that one, I took him around the corner, which in the same area.
I got this spot for you.
I had this little bump to table that I showed Colin that I'd skated when I was a little kid. You know, it'd been there for years.
He's been trying to get me to go to that spot for like 6 years.
And he actually nailed the trick with the plane going over, which you never really get to capture. So it kind of made my day.
I don't know. To be honest, it was actually one of the gnarliest tricks I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And Milton was on fire, unstoppable, and it was impressive to watch. Milton, fucking respect. Like, straight up.
I was super hyped to be there and watch him just conquer the mountain, the David and Goliath situation. But yeah, man, even they're whistling about it. Yeah, some days are good, some days are bad. That was a good day.
I don't know why, but the spot got fucking demoed, so the spot's gone. It was shortly after Milton did it.
The whole thing's not even there anymore. This fucking freak. Oh.
So he kind of got the trick in, luckily, because who was to know that they were going to be tearing that shit down? But that was like right during COVID kind of time too, so I think it was the only time that anyone was able to get up on that roof and actually skate the spot, because I don't think there would have been a better time to do it than when he went. So that was kind of lucky. It's been sitting there for so many years and it just took a taker, so Milton happened to take it. I probably would have done it with my eyes closed, but you know, sometimes you got to let your friends have a little fun too. So